The futuristic Cybertruck by Tesla is one of the most anticipated vehicles in the world. But many ambitious buyers are panic-stricken on seeing reports saying the electric pickup truck has been cancelled. It was reported earlier this year that the production of the Tesla Cybertruck wouldn't begin until the first quarter of 2023. However, that doesn't mean the vehicle has been scrapped. Is Cybertruck cancelled? No, the Cybertruck by Tesla hasn't been cancelled. It is undeniably one of the biggest pranks pulled on the occasion of April Fool's Day by CarBuzz. The publication put out a report with the headline, "Cancelled. Tesla Cybertruck is dead." The article claims that Elon himself announced the cancellation of the Cybertruck, stating, "Very sad to say we've made the tough decision to cancel our Cybertruck. I know there will be plenty of disappointed customers and all pre-orders will be promptly refunded. The decision was made in the best interest of Tesla and its future," it further reads. Tesla hasn't made any official announcement from their end. The Cybertruck is one of the biggest initiatives by Tesla. Naturally, any news regarding its production or cancellation would be officially announced. The manufacturer hasn't addressed the joke by CarBuzz, who claim that the production plans of the Cybertruck is dead, and sources close to the company told Reuters that the delay in its production is a result of changing features and functions of the electric pickup to make a compelling product as opposed to the development costs far exceeding. Until the end of the month, you are going to come across several obscure claims as a part of April Fools. So, we suggest you always check your sources before coming to believe any breaking news. Reacting to the Tesla Cybertruck prank, one Twitter user wrote, "I am ashamed to admit I fell for this April Fools." Another said, "CarBuzz is reporting Cybertruck has been cancelled and will not come to market? Can you confirm? This will devastate me. I just saw some article from CarBuzz magazine saying that the Cybertruck was cancelled. I don't believe it," tweeted one. Tesla boss Elon Musk says he remains confident that the much-anticipated but delayed Tesla Cybertruck will be ready for production in 2023. The Cybertruck, Tesla's somewhat arresting design for an electric ute, has been one of the most eagerly awaited EVs since the launch of the best-selling Model 3. It is expected to be a must-have for early adopters, trendsetters and tradespeople who will be able to use the Cybertruck battery to power their tools and their home if they want. Musk was asked at the formal opening of the Berlin Gigafactory after the first deliveries of European-made Model Y electric crossovers about the company's highlights of the coming year in terms of new product. Musk has previously warned that many of the new models, including the Cybertruck, the Tesla Semi and the new Roadster, would be put on hold in 2022 as the company focused on ramping up production of its existing models and unlocking supply constraints, including chips and battery components. "We hope to complete development of the Cybertruck and be ready for production next year," Musk told the audience after the Berlin Gigafactory opening. "Hopefully, we will have enough battery pack availability to start production of the Tesla Semi, Tesla's electric truck, and we will complete engineering of the new Roadster." He also flagged new developments in stationary storage, including the release of the Powerwall 3 and new versions of the Tesla Solar Roof. The Cybertruck, however, will be the biggest crowd pleaser, having attracted orders, or at least expressions of interest, with a small refundable deposit of $150 of more than 1.3 million, according to some estimates. Tesla originally intended to launch the first edition Cybertruck in late 2021, but this was then pushed back to 2022 and then to 2023, with some questioning whether it would be released even then. It will likely take another 2 years before any right-hand drive versions are released in Australia, where design restrictions could impact its release. The company has also removed all references to price and motor configurations from its website, sparking discussion about how much the Cybertruck will cost. Tesla and Musk could now be headed to court for a legal battle with shareholders who claim they lost billions of dollars when shares declined after the CEO said he was considering taking the company's shares private. Now, lawyers on both sides are fighting to prove whether the statement was indisputably false, as the shareholders' attorneys state, or if it was entirely truthful, like Musk's lawyers, including Alex Spiro, said. Bloomberg adds the Judge Chen is being asked by investors to decide a couple of key legal issues on his own, without the help of a jury. If Chen obliges with their requests, the trial would focus only on Musk's tweets and how they directly contributed to losses they assumed. Shareholder attorneys will have to prove that the losses came directly as a result of Musk's communications, which were required to be regulated following a 2018 SEC settlement. Earlier this week, Musk said, "I never lied to shareholders regarding the decree he agreed to in 2018. I entered into the consent decree for the survival of Tesla for the sake of its shareholders. Spiro, who has represented Musk in several cases, said the overanalysis of the CEO's tweets could be an issue. I do worry about dissecting it too much, Spiro said to Judge Chen. Additionally, Spiro says that Tesla's track record of accumulating investors and funding was never an issue. None of Mr. Musk's deals have ever had a funding issue. Spiro added that investors may have interpreted the tweet to mean Elon might be making a bid to take it private. This claim was countered by Nicholas Porritt, the shareholder's attorney, who said Musk's use of the word secured is pretty clear. Secured means it's in the bag, it's locked and loaded. Porritt added that Musk never spoke to additional investors and the Saudi fund was only going to take a small stake in the transaction. The whole thing was so tentative, so pie in the sky at this point in time, that he never had an idea of how much money, he said. Judge Chen seemed to side with Porritt's idea, as no conditions, pricing, or additional details that would make the deal concrete were finalized. It seemed quite preliminary, Judge Chen said, adding that he'd issue a final ruling at a later date. The Tesla Cybertruck is being touted as the death of the traditional pickup truck by Dave Lee, a prominent Tesla bull on YouTube. Let's look at what he has to say about this. Tesla is the death of the traditional pickup truck. According to Dave Lee, Tesla has killed the traditional pickup truck, and it is practically inevitable that the traditional pickup truck is going to die a long death because the design of the Cybertruck is so much better than all other pickup truck designs. Let's dive further into his assessment. The Cybertruck is Tesla's best design ever for a vehicle, and it's going to be incredibly difficult for any company to copy the Cybertruck design. Tesla's chief designer talked about the Cybertruck in a recent interview. It goes back to a first principles approach. What do you need from a pickup truck? What would you put on it? If you came from Mars, what would you look for? To achieve an armor plating on the outside of a truck that is impervious to bullets and dents, that you can drive into trees, that you can't scratch, all these things you would want in a tough pickup truck that makes it difficult to dent or break, what would you use? You use stainless steel because you don't have to paint it. Stainless steel will not get scratched. Not having to paint saves money and time. No scratches saves on repairs and keeps a new look. The stainless steel won't rust. Stainless steel is difficult to form, really hard, so how do you form it? You can't do it in a traditional way. That will become part of the character of design of the Cybertruck, in that it will use stainless steel made in a way that only Tesla is capable of using. The planar sheets of the stainless steel can bend in one direction. That bending in one direction will be a guiding principle of the Cybertruck. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I would appreciate it if you could subscribe and like the video as it will help out the channel a lot. Make sure you do not forget to turn on notifications by pressing the bell icon so you do not miss the latest news surrounding Elon Musk, SpaceX and Tesla Cybertruck to name a few.